Hello my friends, and welcome today to a miniature painting video. I have a few minis actually, but the three that are my focus right now, of which I'm only going to do one today, are three from the Hand of Fate Ordeals board game. I have the King of Plagues, the King of Dust, and the King of Scales, even though he lacks his shield. And I am painting these three for a friend of mine. Now, today specifically, I want to do the King of Plague, which I will throw up what concept art I have, but the general idea is it's kind of that like Japanese brigandine armor. A lot of the inside portions are going to be more of like a dark brown red color, as the cloth underneath, with metallic plates all around. His tail, I'm going to do more of a fleshy color, as some rats have. And his fur, I'm going to do like a dark brown, dark gray. So, hopefully this audio turns out well, because I'm recording this on a rather jank iPad setup, which, actually, I'm just going to take a picture of. There we go. Perfect. Yeah, I'll share that. But yeah, let's just go ahead and get started. Okay, so here we have a little further than base coat and secondary coat for the King of Plagues. I started out with, I'll just use a paintbrush for added detail, dark stone underneath where all of his armor is, and then put gunmetal on top of that to leave some like darker areas, which I probably did a little bit too much silver or too much gunmetal, but I'm not too disappointed with it. There is a mixture of Abomination Gore and Oak Brown that makes up the majority of his red bits, and his fur is a dark brown mixed with, or oak brown mixed with dark stone. And his tail and mouth are a mixture of his red robe color and I believe troll claws. I put the paint back. That was a mistake. It's either elven flesh or troll claws. The first coat down on the tail was just straight one or the other. And then I mixed up the mouth color and I liked it more, so I did that. Now I also want to do the tiniest amount of detail. Oh boy, that's gonna need a lot more mixing, so I'll pass on that. Now I'm gonna let him dry a little bit more. I'm going to put some whites to his eyes, or I might do that after the wash, actually. I'll wash him, what washing is I'm going to use a dark tone on all of his metal, and I saw an idea to use more of a purple tone on the red, which we have alien purple, but mix that with a little bit of water and you have a wash. No need to purchase expensive wash mediums like we did. No, that's completely unnecessary. So yeah, that is the plan going forward. Once the wash is dry, I'll probably do this before the wash. Paint his base a very thick layer of dark stone and kind of like sploosh it around a little bit, kind of like that Van Gogh art-esque thickness, but not quite. And then I'm going to wash that as well, and it leaves it with a really nice murky, it looks like more than he's just standing on a dark bottom than just a plain gray bottom with some paint on it. So there we go. Alright guys, here we go. Reveal. A little bit blurry. That is the King of Plagues. I hit up the metal with a little bit of the soft wash. It made it look rather like rusty in the areas that I hit it. And I really like that. You might be able to see like a little bit of the purple, but I got rid of the vast majority of it. I really didn't like it. But there you go. I hit up his claws and foot talons, toenails, with some skeleton bone. One of actually like my favorite colors and base coats. And there you go. Oh, that looks so good. I'm really happy with how this guy turned out. So, thanks for tagging along on this little adventure of mine.